Good morning, everybody. So today I'm gonna show you around in Andorra because I think that most of you have never been here, and a good part of you probably would never knew about this country before. So I'm gonna show you around. So just so you know, I'm in a small village called Yorts that is in the northwestern part of the country, and I'm going to La Matana right now. I'm gonna show you around there, and I hope you like it. See you soon. So our first stop is in La Matana. This is a small village. I live nearby. It's like I don't know, like 6 kilometers away, something like that. And this village is one of the places in Andorra that we can take the telecabina. I don't know how to say that. You know, that's it. That pushes you to the ski slopes. And here is the company that is taking care of this is Bainor. There are two main companies in Andorra. That's Bainor and Gran Valira, that is in the other side of the country. And it's a nice village. It's a small village, and in winter it's full of people. So there's no time to get bored here. So now we are moving on to Andorra la Vella, that is the capital of the country. There I'll show you something more. So I'm in the center of the city now. This is the commercial street of Andorra la Vella. You can see it's a place full of shops, boutiques, and all this kind of stuff that tourists like. They usually come here to ski, you know, and then once the ski slopes are closed, they come here to shop, as the taxes in this country are very low, and it really deserves in some cases, like, you know, the cigarettes, alcohol, perfume, and so on. That's really cheap here. So that's something to think about if you come close in a trip. You can come here and get some of those. Next, I'm gonna go to the old part of the town and show you around, alright?
In my eyes, void in my heart, I don't know who I am anymore. This transifying the realms of my mind, boy, I collide with the black.
So now I'm still in Andorra, but now I'm in the old part of the city. I'm in the old city square, something like that. And since it's Christmas, now it's this is a special decoration with cabins and so on. I'm gonna show you around because it's really beautiful. Let me show you.
Voices, fear and anger, fighting ego wants to give this false confined by the walls I built, being consumed by this prison.
So in Andorra, or maybe in the Catalan culture, there's a weird Christmas tradition that I'm gonna show you now, that it's called the cagatio. The translation to English, it would be something like the uncle that poops. So it's a funny thing. It's this thing I'm gonna show you now. As you see, it's a log. It's a big log with face and so on. And apparently during the month the month of December, you need to feed it in order to make it grow. First, actually, you need to go with your kid to the forest and find it, and you need to feed it in order to make it poo presents, which is a weird thing to happen, but it's fun. So the thing is that I think it's in Christmas Eve. Kids hit it with a stick, and it poos all presents. So, as I said, it's a weird tradition, but you know, traditions. So after this, I'm gonna show you in camp. That is a small village up in the eastern part of the country, and let's move on. Hey guys, so now I'm in a new village. This is in the eastern part of the country. It's called Camp, and here you have also another telecabina that I still don't know the name in English for this. Sorry about that. And this is again one of those places where you have the access to the ski slopes. So again, in winter it's really crowded, and but otherwise, other than that, it's a really small village. It's nice, and behind me you have the city hall, and one of the curious things about this village is that this is the place where we have the rehearsal room. We've been rehearsing here like I think around 10 years, something like that. And as you can see, it's a nice place. Now in the afternoon that we have the sun going down, it's really beautiful. One of those typical mountain villages in the Pyrenean mountains, and a good place to stay. So for this very last spot that I wanted to show you, I've come to this small village that is called Ordino, and I think this is one of the most beautiful places here, one of the most beautiful villages. And here I want to make a small recap, because anyone that knows the country knows that I've left several important spots, like Pas de la Casa, for example, that it's an important village that is right in the borders with France, in the border with France, and it's a very important village because there's a lot of French tourists in there, and they usually go there and ski there also, because there are also ski slopes there with Gran Valira. And I wanted to go to Canillo, but it's pretty far away from here, so I didn't have the chance to go. But it's another beautiful village. So one of the things that you usually hear take for granted is the fact that we live surrounded by mountains, and it's crazy beautiful here. You know, they are always there, and you sometimes forget they are there. But we feel privileged here to live in such a beautiful environment. As I said, Ordino is also a beautiful place. I've shown you some images already, with the church and the city hall, and everything gives the same architecture, same colors, with the buildings there. And the whole location should be preserved like that, and it's intended to be preserved like that, regardless of the years passing. So I think that is all. So thank you for going in this journey with me, and I think the album is about to be released, so we cannot wait. So I hope you like it, and see you soon. Bye.